He plays the game all night with a stack of beer by his side. Pixels flash in the glowing light. In this world he finds his pride. Joystick ready, eyes on the prize. Friends join and voices rise. Quest together through the skies. In this game they break the ties. Frugal McGee and his band of friends on a journey that never ends. With a brew in hand and laughs to lend. Through the game their spirits blend. Chainmail clinking or lasers bright. Every click feels just right. Conquering levels, climbing heights. Their friendship glows through the night. Respawn hope in every round. Victories cheer the only sound. On this battlefield they're bound. Brothers in the pixel ground. Frugal McGee and his band of friends on a journey that never ends. With the brew in hand and laughs to lend. Through the game their spirits blend. Respawn hope in every round. Victories cheer the only sound. On this battlefield they're bound. Brothers in the pixel ground. Frugal McGee and his band of friends on a journey that never ends. With a brew in hand and laughs to live. Through the game their spirits blend.
For this to appear yet. I hope everybody's doing well. How you doing, Fish? Wow. Okay, sorry, I just got back into my room. So I've implemented something for the stream. Actually, this is a little bit low. How is everybody today on this lovely Thursday? We'll keep it around there. Lurking. You're lurking. Lurking like a lurker. So I have implemented something into my stream because I feel it has become a bit of an issue. I tend to drink beer too quickly, and it leads me to get inebriated rather fast. So I haven't even cracked my first one yet, but when I do, I have a new timer, which I'm actually going to reset. That wasn't supposed to start yet. So when I crack the beer, we have an hour and a half before I can crack another beer. And we're going to reset that timer each time. I can easily reset it from 0, go again. And that'll keep me on track so I don't drink too fast. I can see how much time I've had on a beer. Sometimes they stack up and I realize, I'm like, holy crap, I'm on number 5. And it feels like it'll be like 2.5 hours have gone by. And I'm like, oh shoot, I've still got a long ways to go. So this way it'll kind of keep me, I'll drink a little bit less and be able to play better and kind of have my beer and drink it too. So that is something I was working on today, was getting something like this implemented. Whoops. And I've added a little bit of comedy to it too as it ticks down. So, you know, that's my style. I try to be funny when I can. I'm not always good at it, but hey, nothing gonna stop me. So let me, before I go any further, I'm going to grab number 1. And this timer will persist when I swap, like in between streams or whatever. This clock should continue to run, I hope. We'll see. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on it, but should be able to keep it going. That way, in between, like when I do breaks and stuff, it'll keep rolling. And that way, it's hopefully a pure hour and a half. We'll have to see how it works in practice. I've been kind of tweaking it today and trying to get it to work, and finally got it to where I think we could use it. So anyways, number 1 has been poured. Now let's get that clock rolling. Oh, there we go. Got it rolling. Okay, so that is my new plan. So let's go ahead and let me hop into the game. Oops, not that one. Not that one. Okay. Game. Boonk. And then let me, whoops. It helps if you start your emulator first. But how's everybody doing today? Congratulations to everybody. If you're graduating, or if you've got a son or daughter who's graduating, congratulations on all the graduates, for all the graduates. I know that's a big week. I hope everybody's having a good time. All right, there we go. All righty. So, Fish, what are you up to today, man? If you're still here. I don't know if you're still here. I know you like to hop in and, you know, you pop in. And I know football may not be your thing, and I understand. It's all good. It's not everybody's thing. There we go. All right, let's get this party started. Just make sure this pops up. There we go. So we made it through 4 games last time. I'm hoping to get through at least another 4. I'm going to be working the next few days. What's up, Toroya? How are you doing tonight? I'm going to be working the next 2 at least, and I guarantee I'll probably be working Sunday as well. It's Memorial Day weekend, so it's going to be very, very busy. So I probably won't be able to stream for the next few days. So forgot where I was going with that. And I'm totally sober, so you can't blame that on the beer. Not yet. All right. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of questions about this timer up in the top left. Can y'all see the timer? I'm assuming y'all can see that. Y'all should be able to see it. That is my beer clock. How you doing, Relina? Nobody's missed anything yet. Just so you guys know, I wouldn't say I purposely do this slow, but I'm never in a rush to get this started. That way people can join in. For Echo, absolutely, Relina. Of course, for Echo. Of course. So, we've only allowed 17 points so far. That's not too bad. I want to keep that below 100 for the entire season. The Colts have already failed. They're out. So, hopefully we can keep that score low. So, yeah, I was just explaining that timer. That is my beer timer. When I crack a beer, it'll start from an hour and a half. And then I can't grab another beer until that timer expires. That's the rule. It keeps me from drinking too fast. I have a big problem with drinking too fast, and then I'll drink way more beer than I intended. I'm trying to drink 4 today. 4 in the next quite a few hours. So I'm like, I've got to implement something because I lose track of time. I lose track of beer. I just get in the moment. Let's see. Dallas and Philadelphia are duking it out. Who cares about some of these divisions? San Francisco's probably winning. Oh, the Saints are actually doing all right, 3-1. Let's go check our dudes out. It's the Voodoo Ranger. It is the Voodoo Ranger countdown, Benjamin. You got that right. That's pretty funny. I wanted to use something like that actually for this countdown, but I used something else that still pertains to it. We'll have a little, if you hear a weird audio thing with 10 minutes left, there'll be another one when the timer ends to let me know that that it's time to grab another one. So we got a bad Dan Marino. It's really sad that a bad Dan Marino is still way better than an excellent Steve Walsh. Gotta like the moderation. Yeah, Benjamin. I was like, I've got to do something, because if I'm drinking 6 Voodoo Rangers in a night, it kind of, I wouldn't say that it hurts the next day, but it kind of does. It impacts my sleep quite significantly, and it means a bit rougher of a day at work. So I've got to keep that in mind. So I'm like, all right, I have a 12 pack. If I can drink 4, that means I can do 3 streams on a 12 pack. And I think that sounds pretty fair. Plus, it's not the cheapest thing in the world. Plus, I look out for my health too. I don't want to, you know, endanger my health. So bad Dan Marino, average Sammy Smith. We have a average Troy Stratford. Maybe we'll get Tony Page back in. That'd be nice. Mark Clayton is good condition. We got Mark super duper in bad shape. And Farrell Edmonds also in bad shape. Are we going to have another bad run like we had with the Saints, where everybody's in bad shape? What did we have our playbook? Oh, yeah. I kind of mixed up the playbook a little bit. This will save you time and loot. Hey, we got Tony Page back. All right. I need to put Tony Page as like a kick returner as well, I think. Yeah, I think I'll play games better too if I'm not drinking quite so many beers. That was my first swig of the night, guys. So let's go. Playing the Jets today. Jets are kind of an unexpectedly pretty decent team on this. We've taken them to the Super Bowl and we won it. We went undefeated with the Jets. You got to watch Blair Thomas. He's a beast. They've got a good passing game. We're gonna go with Oferdal. Got to really watch Blair Thomas. I've played them whenever I would do Oilers seasons, and Blair Thomas would burn me quite often. I never was very good with rushing defense when I was young. I've gotten better as an adult because I'm a little more patient. I'm not always trying to tackle them for a loss. So there we go. A quick 3 and out. Oh, man. Okay, let me plug Tony Page in. Kick and punt. Okay, so Tony Page is average. Go ahead and start off with a run, I think. Feeling a little runny. No, not gonna get much. They were coming. They sealed that edge pretty well. Maybe some blocks, dudes. Blocks, dudes. No blocks. Loss of a couple. Got to really lean into this strong pass game of the Dolphins. It's just crazy how overpowered passing can feel, but running feels so weak. It's kind of ridiculous. If you don't have an amazing running back like Bo Jackson or Randall Cunningham, I know he's a quarterback, but it's the same principle, then it almost feels, oh, okay, we'll stick with running backs. I'll say Thurman Thomas, you know, Bobby Humphrey. If you don't have a real good running back, it's hard to really establish that run game, I think. At least it is for me. I mean, maybe not for everybody. McNeil with a carry, gain of 7. Nice run from McNeil. All right, he's dropping back to pass. O'Brien. Oh, he held the ball too long, got stuffed in the backfield by David Griggs. Just smoosh him. He's dropping back again. He's got time in the pocket. Long throw to Boyer. Incomplete. That's a quick 3 and out again. Jets are digging a hole right now. They need to get that offense established. Let's see what Tony Page can do. I pretty much want to take this out. I just ran right into that dude. But we got that big hitting power of Tony Page. Up to the 30. Good return. I risk fumbles because I'm a moron, so there you go. Shouldn't have probably done that. Probably should have taken it out of bounds, but luckily it paid off this time. Tecmo's Super Bowl is just a series of gambling. Like, do you want to play extra aggressive or not? And Tecmo Super Bowl will make you pay. Case in point. Worked out that time, but it almost didn't. Wow. Man, they are not letting me run. They have a strong run D. I want to get that edge. All right. 3rd down and 2. See what Marino can do from the shotgun. Kind of want to sucker the guys and throw a screen. Could have probably tried just to scramble it, but I was feeling a little bit quirky. Let's try running with Sammy Smith again. I'm going to keep trying to go back to this run. I want to establish the run. I really do. Sammy Smith finally out in the open field. Not going to quite make it. Stopped at the 3. Let's see if we can march it in with Sammy Smith. Give me some block. Yes, good block. Allowing Sammy Smith to catch the edge. I couldn't have done it without that block. Dolphins are up 2 possessions now. Trying to make it 14-0. And it's good. How does Tomato feel about that? Tomato likes it. I know it seems stupid now, but whenever I post, when I add something to it, you know how I do. They'll say something to the effect of, "Oh yeah." Okay, the Jets, here they come. He's dropping back again. O'Brien, we just stuffed his potatoes. 3rd down at 6. O'Brien dropping back again. This man loves to drop back to pass, but he's actually a fairly efficient passer. He's not bad, but another incomplete means another 3 and out. How's it going, Will? All right, let's see. We got 1:44. I say we lean into the pass game like we like to do. We got to move kind of quick. That's 1:44 Tecmo minutes. Woo! All right, I know I wasn't going to quite make it. He had the beat on me. Okay. Yes, good block. There's that guy in the end zone. He was about to come, but my other dudes picked him up and threw him out of the equation. I've got an hour, 17 minutes before I can crack my next beer, so I've got to nurse this one. See, it's keeping me looking at that timer where I'm like, okay, I can't keep swigging if I want to, like, stay on pace, so I think this timer was a good idea. Oh, come on, I wanted that pick, man. But at least it was knocked away. Oh, I wanted to dive. It didn't let me dive. 18 seconds left. I should have picked a pass defense, but I'm dorky. And they're running it anyway, so. Ooh. Let's guard against the pass, I guess. Although it's really Blair Thomas that I fear on their offense. Oh, he is going to drop back to pass. He's throwing it to Moore. Rob Moore. Uh-oh. I thought we had him wrapped up. Okay, they still caught him. 21-0. Marino was a great quarterback, Will. Absolutely. Good kickoff. Let's bring this sucker out. Because we can't do touchbacks in this game. There wasn't enough memory on the cartridge, I guess. Nice return here from Tony Page. He's up to the 40. Up to the 50. And he fumbles. And the Jets recover. Darn. That was a good return, too. It wasn't quite an Ironhead Hayward return, but it was still going pretty well till that happened. Okay, they gave it to McNeil. This is going to be a fumble-tastic game. Ooh. He tried tricking me, but I was keeping an eye on that play. I always watch for teams when they've got that play. It always tricks me. Altoon! Big touchdown for Altoon! I haven't done that bit in forever. We gotta do something there, right? Altoon! Ready to take a swig, but I guess I'll wait a second. Fuck. Oh. All right, Dan Marino's decided he's going to go from the shotgun. He's looking deep. He's going to get it to Clayton. Clayton with the big catch and easy touchdown. So the Dolphins answered the Jets' quick touchdown with one of their own. What do you think, Tomato? Well, I think... I don't know. I'm not going to try to do a Tomato voice. I don't know what his voice would be. I'm sorry, Tomato. I didn't mean to speak for you. Oh, no, I missed Blair Thomas. He is going to take it back pretty far. We might be able to catch him, but he's going to get a huge gain out of this one. That's what I'm talking about. Blair Thomas, man. He has burned me a lot through the years. He is sneaky. He's sneaky good. I wasn't going to let him go again. Hey, McNeil picked up a couple. 3rd and 9. Long Baltimore. Knocked away. 4th and 9. They're going to try for a field goal. Ooh, a terrible kick. That's going to be no good. There's no way that's got to be good. Actually, I'm surprised it doinked off the upright. I thought it was going to totally miss. Ooh, Sammy Smith's got some room. Oh, he picks up 8 yards. Good pickup there. Sammy Smith's going to get the handoff again. Oh, he got the first down plus some. 28-7. Let's see if Tony Page can crash through the middle. Oh, he tried. They managed to get the angle on him. Gain of 1. Oh, man, they came. Dennis Byrd, I forgot about him. He's good. He's scary. I used him a lot. I think pretty much used him through my whole season with the Jets. Oh, they got me again. Kyle Clifton. Man, 4th and 27. I know this is stupid, but we've got such a lead that I think I'll go for it. And the Dolphins, I'm pretty... I've got a lot of confidence in this Dolphins offense. Like, I wouldn't have tried that as the Saints. I would have punted. But with Dan Marino as quarterback, oh shoot, that might be picked. Nope. They are blitzing the crap out of me. Come on, guys. Oh, barely got it off to Tony Page. Oh, up to the 15. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the football game. Dan Marino managed to sneak it in. Beautiful throw to Tony Page. Tony Page, man. He's a beast. There we go. How you doing? It's time to wake up. I hope you're doing well. 35-7. Time to wake up. That almost... Your name almost seems like advice. It's like, okay, Brugel, wake up. Brugel, wake up. I have one of my alarms on my phone. Oh, I wanted that safety. Didn't quite get it. Overthrown Rob Moore. I have a note for when it goes off. It'll say, back to work, you dink. I call myself a dink. And no, it's not that I think low of myself. I just like insulting myself. I think it's fun. Oh, big safety from Overdahl. I knew I was going to get one. He's feeling quick, man. He's spry. Nice pickup there for Sims. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the football game. Tony Page is going to get this handoff. He's going to take the edge. Oh, but that's probably Dennis Bird flying in. Oh, and fumble from Tony Page. Scott, I don't even want to say that. Try to say that name. I'll call him Scott M. Picked up the ball. Oh, a big sack from Overdahl. It's kind of risky because I did not call the up a play. So I kind of took a chance there. Whoa, wild throw. The water boy catches it and he's running the field. Like this isn't Adam Sandler. What do you want? Oh, a nice tip from Overdahl. I'm not going to make a penis joke there. Oh, I just missed the sack. Big throw to Rob Moore, but a miss. Turnover on downs. Let's go long, see if we can get a quick touchdown. There you go. Long throw to screen pass, but deflected. And oh well. Uh-oh. A Mark Clayton up top catches the ball and touchdown. They didn't even need it. They're just padding their stats, those crazy Dolphins. What do you expect when they have a leader like Echo? Big kickoff. 7 seconds left. Shame I let them score a touchdown. Well, I didn't let them. It's just they managed. It happens. 44-7 is our final. 270 passing yards, 64 run yards. Not too bad. I mean, I really wanted more running yards on the day. We did try 11 times, so. Dan Marino, good day from him. Our defense played pretty well, except for letting Blair Thomas run. He ran fairly effectively. I think I did okay, kind of slowing him down. We didn't let him go the distance, so that's a win in my book. Okay. Remember Dinky from the Littles. I never saw the Littles. Is it good? Let's check our dudes real fast. We'll hop into the next game. All right, Marino's back to average. Thank goodness. Passing speed 81. Oh, I love that bullet arm. Sammy Smith's in good condition. Tony Page is average. Mark Clayton in bad shape. We are not getting any luck with those receivers. That really does suck. I'm just glad that the reception rating is still higher than 50. And Farrell Edmonds is now average. And Tony Page. Oh, yeah, we already did him. What am I doing? Who do we like? We like Overdahl. Overdahl's excellent. That's why he was so quick. I had a feeling he had been upgraded. And you got Oliver in good shape. You got Williams, average shape. So Oliver is the man to go with if we want to go for a safety. And then our corners are not quite on par with our safeties, but they're still good enough. Let's go ahead and hop on in to the next game after we skip a few. 1, 2, skip a few. We have an hour and 6 minutes before I can crack my second beer, and I have this much of my first beer still to go. Oh, see, I was born 86. So I would have been a baby. And I don't remember the 80s. Like, I was too little. Most of what I remember was Hill Country Fair Fruit Loops that had 3 colors. And that would have been like an 89 probably. We couldn't afford the good Fruit Loops. We had to go for the 3-colored Hill Country Fair Loops. With the funny names. They just scream. Oh, yeah, we already checked our dudes. What am I doing? Come on, Frugal. You can't even get through the menus correctly anymore. What's going on? Playing the Patriots. Oh, this will be a tough one. Now watch, they'll kick my ass. I'd be so upset if the Patriots beat me. I'd quit. I'd be like, I've been playing too long to lose this early in the season to the Patriots. If I lost to the Patriots in the playoffs when they're juicing, maybe. Because every team is hard. Or challenging, I'll say, in the playoffs. Typically. Man. If I lost week 6 to the Patriots, I'd be very sad. I really don't know what to guard against for the Patriots. They've got a decent run game, I guess. I'll say decent. He's pretty fast. Stevens is feeling pretty spry. Grogan, let's see what he can do. Oh, he got one off to Cook. Wow, Cook's kind of quick. Okay, they might be a little more of a thing than I thought they were going to be. They're moving pretty quick. Let me drop back. He's going to bring it, but I decided to drop back. He's going to go to Fryer. Oh, incomplete. Okay, I'm just trying not to accidentally stupid dive and miss. I have a bad habit of doing that. Oh boy. Okay, got the first. That's okay. They're on the move. Like, the Patriots are putting together a pretty good drive here. I wouldn't say that worries me, but it's annoying. I'll say it's annoying. I'm a little bit annoyed. He's going deep throw to Dykes. Super Bowl 42. Long ball. Oh, huge jumping catch. The man jumped 10 stories to catch that one. Goodness, good throw from Grogan. And great catch from their receiver, Fryer. We are down against the Patriots. What is happening? Ah, that happens sometimes. That happens. Tony Page. Watch me fumble. No. Oh, Tony, no. Oh, you just came back from injury and you only made it 1 game. Now you're down again. Oh, I guess we'll plug Logan in. Logan's, he's all right. No, let's put maybe Stratford. Stratford was pretty good last time. Yeah, there you go. Stratford. And whatever. We'll just make Logan. He can be our return man. Ah, that sucks. That's okay. Luckily, we don't... Tony Page isn't really like a major part of the offense. He's nice. He's a nice piece of the puzzle, but... Damn. I thought we had that one. Overthrown. Overthrown to Farrell Edmonds. Sammy Smith's going to try to capture that edge. He gets the edge. Patriots are flying at him from every direction, but he's got their number. He's up to the 20. And Sammy Smith is going to take it. What a run from Sammy Smith. Whew. Good job, Sammy. Didn't expect that kind of explosiveness from him this game, but that's what I was hoping for one of these games. That's what I tried to get last game. I thought I could get it. But man, their Jets defense. I told you the Jets are kind of, they're better in this game than you think. They're definitely not as good as the Dolphins or the Bills, but they're not too far off. Like, not really. They've got some good weapons. Well, they're not too far off from the Dolphins, I'll say. The Bills are crazy. And rightfully so. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl that year. They better be kind of crazy. Ooh, overthrown to Fryer. 3rd down and 10. I think I'm going to watch their pass game, I think. I guess. Oh, no, I wanted to dive, and a dive didn't work. Oh, come on. Come on. Boo. Man, Stevens is going to take it the distance. Wow. I underrated their run ability. He's a bit quicker than I thought he would be. I remember they had decent running backs, but he really got me on that one. All right, so Patriots are up 14-7. Jeez, come on, Brugel, what are you doing? All right, Logan. Logan's feeling pretty spry, but he didn't make it very far. He doesn't have that big hitting power, unfortunately. Sammy Smith gets decked in the backfield. Huge blitz came. Leveled his face. Okay, I guess we'll take that. So Mark Clayton. Oh, jumping catch from Mark Clayton. That's good. I thought he overthrew. Well, I guess he technically did if Mark Clayton wouldn't have done something. I just can't believe I've let the Patriots score 2 touchdowns so far. I don't know. I gotta get my game together. I guess I should go back to really defending that run now that I know Stevens is gonna be a problem. I need to force them to make plays through the air like they got for their first touchdown. You know what I do? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know the adjustment I'm gonna make. I am going to call run defense. I'm gonna use up A, which I think they may have called, and we're gonna go switch to Oliver. I'm gonna watch the pass mostly. Okay, to Fryer. Oh, that was the play. I have made the proper adjustment. Immediately made the right adjustment. There we go. Coach Frugal, he's got this. He's got this. The Farrell Edmonds, huge touchdown. Dolphins are finally leading for the first time in this game. Farrell Edmonds with a fantastic catch. How you doing, Trek? 2 minutes. Stevens gives you trouble all it up. Yeah, man, he's I forgot how fast he was. He kind of caught me with that one. Oh, and sorry, Will, I didn't even see your comment further up. Said one of the best football games I watched was Dolphins versus Chargers, Marino versus Dan Fouts playoff game. I need to watch maybe some clips on YouTube from that. Sometimes I watch older football clips because I think they're interesting and kind of fun to watch. Oh, I thought we were going to get another pick, dude. I was right there. Oliver was there. I'm just going to stick as Oliver. I like this play, this defensive strategy. Okay, Grogan was forced to bring it out. Didn't get anywhere. 44 seconds left. They are going to punt. I've got to be careful with my pacing of beer. I've got 57 minutes before I can crack my next one. Oh no. Big fumble. It would not let me dive. The game is weird sometimes. I don't know if it's an emulator thing. Thank goodness they didn't bring that one back. All right. Stratford gets the handoff, but only gets a yard. Not very much there. Okay, Sammy Smith's got the edge. Well, kind of. He got ran out of room. 3rd down and 4. Marino's looking deep to Farrell Edmonds. Farrell Edmonds has been playing a great game so far. Up inside the 10. Stratford is going to get this handoff. Maybe some blocks. Give me some blocks, and we have this touchdown. Yes, we got the blocks we needed. Beautiful run from Troy Stratford. Cool, now we're up 2 possessions. Man, I can't believe they scored 2 touchdowns against us. That's crazy. Crazy Patriots, man. See, that's the problem when you underestimate your opponents. That's why you got to go in every game, and you got to plan like you do for the Niners. You just got to, like, you know, plan to not steamroll them. Oh man, I was hoping I'd get a little help there, but it's okay. It didn't matter. Big fumble up to the 10. Handoff to Sammy Smith. A lot of diving Patriots. Ooh, he manages to get a few on there. What was that? Gain of 6. Nice run. Sammy Smith gets the carry again. He's going to take it in for a touchdown. I'm trying to run the ball a lot more. That way it's not like a pass fest. Because I already know the Dolphins have a crazy strong passing game. I'm trying to get my running backs involved. At least in the early part of the season. As the season goes on, I'm going to pull out all the stops, and we're going to be able to pass as much as I want if I need to. Okay, Patriots. Oh, knocked me out. Up to the 25. 25. All right, he's dropping back. Grogan's back to pass. He's going to Fryer. Oh, he's lucky that one didn't get picked off. Grogan threw it. It was up for grabs. Stevens gets the ball, but a quick stop. Loss of 1. 3rd down, 11. What are the Patriots gonna do? They're thinking a run up the middle, but they get crushed by Oliver. And now it's time to punt. 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. I think we take this thing out of bounds. Eventually. Okay, now I'll take it out of bounds. I'm scared to get tackled on punts. Because I've heard, I haven't seen Shaggy in a while, but Shaggy told me that you have, regardless of your ball control, every player has a 44 ball control on punt returns, regardless of their stats. So that means they're kind of likely to fumble, which kind of makes sense. It seems like you do fumble a decent amount on punt returns. Just food for thought. That's why I like to take those out of bounds usually. If I don't, you know, I fumbled one earlier. Ooh, good pickup from Stratford. Let's run the ball. You know what? We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna run. Okay, Patriots are coming on the edge. They're trying to seal it. He manages to sneak across. Patriots failed to seal the edge. All right, 2nd down and 3. We're gonna go with some slants. A little birdie told me it's time to plug in Mitchell. Big catch from Duper. Sammy Smith is going to get this handoff. Plus, that'll keep Marino from getting hurt. Another handoff. Ooh, but they came for him. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left in the game. Mitchell's feeling antsy, and he takes it in himself. Mitchell with a big touchdown. So I got 52 minutes before I can crack my next beer. I better not swig too much. And I really like it. Oh, I really do. "52 minutes left before I can grab beer number 2. I should have picked Oliver, but I didn't. And that worked out because, you know, Overdall's a beast too. Back to Oliver. They haven't scored a single touchdown since I started using Oliver. Just using run defense, let the AI figure out the run, and then when they pass, I'll just hang back and do my thing. He's dropping back. Grogan is a-looking. He's going to Dykes. He's going deep. Whoa, a long pass, but not caught. But Dykes thought he had the ball. Dykes had a phantom ball in his hands. Uh-oh. Threw it to Marvin Allen. Sammy Smith is gonna get this one. A run. First down. Another run. Let's go. Come on, let's punch another one in. I need to be playing with Oliver more often, I think. I used to only play with linebackers because of Ray Childress as an Oiler. I would use him all the time, so I just got comfortable with the linebacker position. But I found that I actually do like playing as a defensive back quite often. I still like my linebacker position. I like Swilling a lot and Von Johnson from the Saints. But it is nice to have a good back to switch to. You know, in this case, it was nice to be able to close down the pass game with my defensive back and let the AI kind of focus on their run plays that, you know, had potential to take it the distance. I'm kind of glad I've gotten a little more comfortable with the defensive backs, because I know Pryor on the Colts seems to be a pretty good player, like one of the few decent defensive players the Colts have, so... Whoa! Wacky throw. 49-14 is going to be our final. So Miami, not a huge day for Marino. Only 131 yards from him. 71% completion, not bad. Steve Grogan did not play very well. Only 25% completion. Threw an interception and only 58 yards. Miami had a big day on the ground, though. 142 total yards. 125 of that was Sammy Smith with 13 carries. Farrell Edmonds was our big receiver on the day. 3 receptions for 79 yards. So let's go ahead and skip on ahead to the next game. So yeah, we'll win with Scott Mitchell at quarterback. I reserve the right to plug Dan Marino in at any time of my choosing. The time is now. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So we'll start with Scott Mitchell, though. We'll try to make this a little more interesting. So we're going to put Scott Mitchell in good condition. Sammy Smith's also in good condition. Stratford's good. Maybe we'll get Tony Page back, I hope. Mark Clayton's still in bad shape. Mark Duper's also in bad shape. The challenge is just going to be the game screwing me with RNG. So there we go. Well, hold on. Let's check our Offerdahl. Excellent. And let's check our Oliver. Good. And our Williams is also good. See, that's what I like, is both Oliver and Williams are identical, pretty much. Actually, I think they are. Wow, they really are. Yep. So they're both really good. Let's go ahead and hop into the game. Hey, we got Tony Page back. Maybe we can keep him healthy for another game. Playing the Chiefs. Ooh, the Chiefs are challenging. Gotta watch out for Okoye. And you gotta watch out for their defense, too. They've got a good team. The Chiefs are deceptively good. Steve DeBerg at quarterback. Pretty average, but, you know. They've got enough of a pass game where you've got to pay attention to it. All right, so we got to watch Okoye. So I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna do like I did with the Patriots. I'm gonna focus as Oliver. I'm gonna guard the pass, and I'm gonna let my AI handle the run as best they can. I think that's the strategy. Gotta watch Barry Word too. He's also good. Okoye gets the carry. Nothing there. Loss of 1. Oh, they're gonna go with. Oh nope, he's dropping back. To Okoye. Intercepted by Oliver. Now that's a good way to start a football game. We're going to start off from the shotgun. Scott Mitchell's decided he wants to throw. A pick! No, I hope not. Mark Duper, first down. Good throw. Good throw, good catch. Sammy Smith gets the ball. Only a gain of 1, though. Not much there. He's going to get the ball again, though. He might get that edge. He gets it for a first down. Tony Page. Oh, nice running from Tony Page. Oh, he's almost in. Oh, he was so close to in. Let's run with Tony Page right up that middle. Come on, get it in there. There we go. Punches it in. There we go. Good start for the Dolphins. Good running from Tony Page. This timer that I've put up there, I don't know if I'm gonna put it in post. We'll see. I might be able to clip that out of there, but I might leave it. That is my beer timer. I cannot grab another beer till that timer expires. So I look at my beer and then I look at that timer and I'm like, let me not take a swig. I think it's doing its job. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Because if I don't think about it, I will just drink. Touchdown. Wow, who was that? J.B. Brown. Awesome. Wow, Chiefs. Chiefs. What is happening, guys? Didn't expect this explosive of a start. Our defense is playing great. Offense is playing great. The Chiefs can still make some adjustments. The game is far from over. We've just gotten some early game luck. Sometimes you get that in Tecmo Super Bowl. Well, it'll make me pay it at a future time. Big stop. AI is on it. Long throw to Thomas. Oh, Rob Thomas with a big catch. And first down for the Chiefs. They need a drive, and they're smelling it. Oh, and miss. A miss from Oliver. Barry Word could take it all the way. And he's gonna go. He took it. No. Afraid of that. I missed that stupid dive. God dang it. All right, 14-7. Come on. Logan. Okay, good return. No beer till I lose. Oh, I'll never get to drink ever again then. But I really wanted to. That's my superpower. That's why I didn't do so good against the Patriots. I wasn't soused enough. I wasn't inebriated enough. I needed it. I needed it. That probably wasn't a good joke. Probably sucked. But first down. If I get a first down every time I make a bad joke, we're in for a long evening. Because I'm going to get a bunch of first downs. Because bad jokes suck. 43 minutes till I can grab another beer. Imagine an announcer saying that. Okay, Troy, so apparently we've got to wait another 43 minutes. Uh-oh. Ran right into the loving arms of a chief. 4th and 6. Let's go for it. What's up, Crimes? I saw your message. Your message disappeared. Big catch and touchdown for Duper. Hey, I made it go fool. Oh, did you retract that statement? How you doing, Crimes? Hope you're doing well tonight, man. I've already played a couple games so far. I'm gonna play at least another 2. I just wanted to make sure I have enough games recorded so I can keep pumping these out one day at a time. I only did 4 games the other night because of that collaboration I was doing, so I fully intended on playing a few tonight. Oh, I thought we'd have some fun doing that. And I'm gonna switch off, you know, play some other stuff too. Make it back to Doom 2016 tonight. I'd kind of like to see if we can make some. I gotta beat that freaking encounter with the 2 Barons of Hell. And I gotta remember how to use my BFG. That's gonna be super important. So I may play that tonight. Or we could play more of that the hunting game. Oh, first down for the Chiefs. Sorry, I guess I need to call the game. I really did enjoy that haunting starring Polter guy. That was fun. I was thinking about that game at work, and I thought it was very, very interesting. Rob Thomas with a big catch. Barry Word gets the handoff. Got a scary chief not letting me get the tackle. Oh, they're going to try for a field goal. That's a decently long field goal. 52-yarder. It's good. 21-10 from Nick Lowry. This amount of beer's got to last me another 40 minutes before I can refill my glass. Man. Don't fumble, please. Okay, Dolphins are going to start from 35. Sammy Smith gets the handoff, picks up a gain of 1. Let's go with Sammy Smith again. Up. The Chiefs snuffed that one out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was scared to throw that. Derek Thomas with a big sack. 4th and 22. Oh. And I've got Scott Mitchell. I'm going to punt it. I don't like punting, but I've got Scott Mitchell right now as quarterback because Trek made me do it. It's all Trek's fault. He said it was a good challenge. Ow, almost a perfect punt. Oh well. It's all right. At least no return. Interception. To Rob Thomas. Oh, knocked away. Come on, guys. Come on, I want to win. I want to win so much. Oh, big stop. Okoye gets smothered in the backfield. Loss of whatever, 5 or 6. Steve DeBerg drops back. 2 an empty spot on the field. No one gets there. 4th down, 16. It looks like the Chiefs are going to be forced to punt. I hate having to punt. But I also don't like 4th down and 22 when I don't have Dan Marino in. Yes, I could have probably plugged Dan Marino in, but then Trek would have called me a dirty cheater. I never instated this challenge. I've just agreed with it. I was like, all right, it does make sense. I'm kidding. I'm not trying to call you out. I'm trying to be funny, and I don't know if it's working. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Page is going to take the ball and see about running it up the middle on the edge. That's what it is. It's designed to go this other way, I've decided. But how you been, Trek? Oh, man. Got me. 2nd down, 6. Come on, come on, come on. Get the edge. Yes! Sammy Smith got what he needed. Dove for the pylon. Haunting is very arcade-like, with high score and constantly draining health to keep you from getting too far as you spend more quarters. But what about bathroom breaks? No pause button? That's the real nightmare. Oh, a fumble. That word. Very word with a fumble. Uh-oh. Here comes the blitz. Tony Page ain't gonna get very far. We're gonna let this timer tick down. 2nd down, 17. Ooh. Oh, man. But I want Marino. Marino right now is like, Coach, why don't you have me in there? And I'm like, because I'm stupid. Come on, Dan. We know this thing. I didn't go to coaching school for nothing. Uh-oh. 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 I knew that wasn't going to end well. I was like, oh, shoot, I got nowhere to go with it. They had everybody covered up. Man, I got Scott Mitchell in there. I need more beer, quick. At least our defense is playing pretty good. We let Barry Word get away once, but it's all right. There we go. Good stop. DeBerg is back to pass to Rob Thomas. Big catch. Rob Thomas. He is a tough one to stop. Rob Thomas seems to catch a lot of stuff. He is a beast. Oh, Barry Ward's gonna take it. Oh, he made some good maneuvers, and I was scared. He scared me. And the extra point is good. What is it? What's the score? 28-17. All right. Didn't really want to take it out. Duper was feeling pretty quick, but I just ran out of room. Okay, got the first down at the 40. It's not that I don't trust Scott Mitchell. We also have both of our primary receivers are in bad shape, which is not great. And just, he lacks that bullet arm that Marino's got, but I guess it is part of the challenge. I hope I don't have to play the postseason like that. If I have to play against the Raiders, I am plugging Marino in. I don't care what anybody says. First down. Our run game has been surprisingly working out all right tonight, except for that first game we played against the I forget who's. I forgot who our first game tonight was against. Oh, touchdown for Sammy Smith. An NC Chief jumped the gun. 34-17. All right, not bad. The Chiefs usually burn me at least a time or two. It typically happens. They've always done it. The Giants do it too. And the Raiders. And the Steelers. And a lot of other teams that I care not to mention. Oh yeah, Electronic Arts. I love Road Rash, man. That was one of my favorites. I want to do Road Rash one of these days. Maybe today. I don't know. Maybe. I'd be down for some Road Rash. They also did Skitchin, if you've ever played that. 2 seconds left in the game. Skitchin's a fun game. I love those games that run at like 5 frames per second, but they're fun. Oh, terrible day for our offense, except for our running game was all right. 100 yards running, not too bad. Sammy Smith with 57 yards on the ground. Pretty solid. Dan Marino. Well, of course, we swapped out Dan Marino, so he would have gotten a lot more play, but we swapped out pretty early in. After like the first possession, I think. Okie dokie. Next game. Oh man, 32 minutes. That's gotta last me 32 minutes. Oh. Take a rational swig. This is less fun. I'm just kidding. It's still fun. It's just being honest with myself is all that is. All right. And actually, when I told Dan my plan, that's what my timer's for. Whoops, up there. When I told Dan my plan, he said, that's probably a good idea. And I was like, yeah, probably so. Probably so. So we're We're gonna keep Scott Mitchell in. Scott Mitchell's good. Sammy Smith, good. Tony Page, average. Mark Clayton, still bad. Duper's finally been upgraded to average. Thank goodness. Farrell Edmonds is bad. Mark Logan is average. Tony Martin is good. Preferred version of Road Rash? 3 was pretty cool. They had a lot of weapons in that one. I liked Road Rash 2 a lot. I like them all. 1, 2, and 3 were great. 2 was pretty good. I played that a lot. There's really no wrong choice within those, but then I know there's like a PC version and whatnot. But for me, it was always about the Sega Genesis versions. I just remember I loved 2 quite a bit. And 3 had a lot more weapons, but felt a little different. I don't know. It could have just been my... I'd have to play them again. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I've played Road Rash. Let's go ahead and hop in. This could be... Oh, we're playing the Oilers. Could be the... How you doing, King? How are you doing tonight, man? 8th week playing the Oilers. Let's take them down. We're using Scott Mitchell as quarterback to make things a little more interesting. I've got to get my play better for whenever I try my Colt season. Or Patriot season, whichever one. I never had a 3DO Crimes. Let's see. Well, we know passing is the most dangerous part of these Oilers. So I'm going to stay as Oliver, and I am going to call pass defense. We're going to have to just watch Lorenzo in hopes that he fumbles. The fact that I beat the Oilers as the Saints, I'm not very worried about them. I think. I say that now, and I think I stand by that, but I'm not really sure. Them Oilers, I know, man. I love them Oilers. Oh, man, I can't grab another beer till 29 minutes is up. He does fumble too much. They gave him a terrible ball control in this. All right. Up to the 13. Yeah, you got to switch to one of their bench players. Like that Pinkett, I think, is pretty good. If you want any chance at running, because Lorenzo does fumble too much. Let's go, Sammy. The game reminds users to wear a helmet. That's always a good idea, man. Road Rash is for motorcycle enthusiasts. I am not a motorcycle enthusiast. I always thought it was fun just to knock other people off their motorcycles by punching or hitting them with chains. Who doesn't like Road Rash? Come on. It's highly dangerous, and you'll never catch me dead doing that in real life, but I will gladly play a video game because it's hilarious. It's Tony Page is out in the open field. Not Sammy Smith. Ooh, almost got another first. First down. Tony Page, right up the middle. Tear him up, Tony. There he goes. Dolphins are up. Still can't believe we had to play the Oilers in the Super Bowl. That figures. They very rarely ever make it to the Super Bowl in this. And yet, they did on a season where I got to play them. Wacky. All right, let's try to stop him. Keep it on as Oliver. Oliver's great. Ooh, big deflection. He's gonna hand it off to Lorenzo. Not going to go anywhere, though. 3rd down and 12. Loss of a couple there for Lorenzo White. Warren Moon drops back. He's going to go long. He's going to Drew Hill. Oh, and he gets knocked away. 4th down and 12. Looks like the Oilers are going to have to punt it. Yeah, that's a good idea, King. I actually had him set up there, and he got hurt. I think the game reset it, so I got to move him back, but you're right. I've gotten Tony Page hurt twice so far this season. So I'm going to do that now, since you mentioned it. That's a good odd deal. First down. Sammy Smith's going to get another handoff. And he's going to fumble the crap out of that ball. Thank goodness. I was afraid I'd get away with that game. We didn't want that to happen. I got Tecmo Super Bowl, bro. First down for the Oilers. How you doing, not Dave Smith? Whoa. We had a flying dolphin coming right at Warren Moon. He missed his dive, but I don't know who that was. I don't know if that might have been Oferdal. He went crazy. Our own guy was juicing that time. Oh, big catch. All right. They have no short yards plays, though. That's the only problem. Oh, really? I'm watching right here in the middle. Like all these other routes, I know this. I'm calling the left B play, and I know if they go XY bomb, you got to watch this middle route. The rest will be running up against the thing. Okay, Warren Moon's going to take it himself, and doesn't quite make it. Let's watch the quarterback sneak. Oh, okay, Crimes. I never had a 3DO, man, so I might have to try to see if I can get my hands on that. And it looks like they're going to pop that one in. They are on the board with 3. All right. Okay. I got to wait 23 minutes. In case the timer messes up, I know my next beer is at 9:30. Well, give or take. Actually, that's less than 23 minutes, but we're going to let it go to 23 for 23 minutes anyway. I opened it a little bit late. Gotta go kind of quick. I don't know what I'm lollygagging for. Right now, I've got Mitchell in instead of Dan Marino to make things a little more interesting. Not Dave Smith. As far as like statistical feats, I don't know if I'm really trying anything. I'm just trying to run the ball more than I typically do. And I figure plugging in Scott Mitchell kind of makes the passing game a little more, less reliable. Is the agreed upon best Road Rash version? Oh, okay. I've never played it. I'd like to play that. I trust y'all. Yeah, that actually is one of the problems that I had with the old Road Rashes, is the soundtrack was kind of, Some of them are alright. But I could see where some really kicking music would make the game way better. I have never played the 3DO. Did any of y'all own the 3DO? Oh, Tony Page. He's popcorning like... Oh, he almost got there. No, I was a yard away. No, it always happens. Always on the 1. Every time. The 1 yard line is my curse, man. No, Scott Mitchell is pretty good, King, in all fairness. You're right. He's not that bad at all in this. But Dan Marino is crazy good. Dan Marino in bad condition is still nuts. So Crimes for... was it Crimes? Or who was it? It was Trek, I think, said Scott Mitchell would make for a good challenge, and I agreed with that, so that's why I made the switch. I was like, all right, I'm down for that. Yep, you got that right, King. You did know it, man. Thank you for that suggestion. You, sir, are a Tecmo Super Bowl king. I want a touchdown, please. I got it. My defensive team, or my defense gets another. Well, we got a touchdown. One of the last games I played. I think it was the last one against the Chiefs. 20 minutes, but I want that beer now. I know, I feel bad, King. I feel a little bad, but nothing can stand in my way. I have to crush all of the opposition, even when they're beloved teams. So I don't feel that bad. It's AI. AI cheats. I'll crush them even if they're my Oilers. Your buddy's rich cousin had a 3DO. He brought it a weekend or two. I remember playing Need for Speed on it. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. It's always nice when you can borrow stuff from family. Ooh, yeah, he's popcorning. Up to the 40. Oh, come on. I still want to do another Oilers season at some point. I talk about it a lot. You figure that was the first season that I did on my channel, and I didn't even know that I'd be trying to do this with all 28 teams. That was not an established thing at the time. It just got a lot of views, and I was like, well, that's it for Tecmo Super Bowl. And then I was like, what am I talking about? There's 27 other teams on this game I could play as. And I was having fun. I love Tecmo Super Bowl. I think after this game, I'm going to play one more. I was going to stop at 4, but I think we'll go one more. But I might need a restroom break after the game, possibly. Maybe not. Oh, thanks for the ball, Warren. He threw it right to me. Oh, Tony Page. I love the popcorn, man. Orville Redenbacher would be impressed, dude. It wasn't the 3D, it was like $700 or something back in the day, wasn't it? I didn't even know it was a thing when it was out. I never heard of it, you know? I think it was around that same time as... What generation was that? It was around... Let's see. Wasn't Genesis and Super Nintendo? It was around that generation, wasn't it? And then you had the 3DO, which was like the way more expensive console, which was way gimmickier, which, like I said, I didn't know about till I was an adult. And I was like, wow, I somehow missed that. There was no internet back then. Or very limited internet, I should say. Oh, Tony Page, he's gonna popcorn and go the distance. Man, I feel bad for these Oilers. That's why I tell you, in the playoffs, I do not fear the Oilers. They do have a good team, but when you take away the field, Lorenzo White has he fumbles a lot. Warren Moon will fumble a decent amount too. They just got a really good pass game, and if you can limit that, they're really nothing big to write home about. It's always the run game that's always been hard for me to defend against, especially when you got good running backs like Bo Jackson or Bobby Humphrey or somebody like that. Or Hodge from the Steelers. I'm way more afraid of a good run game than a pass game. I say that, but then San Francisco's got Jerry Rice and Joe Montana, so nuts. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Drew Hill. The Oilers have a very one-dimensional offense in this game. I think that's their downfall. Big catch from Curtis Duncan. He's gonna get the first. I don't know if there was a road rash on N64. I'm pretty sure I would have known about it, but it's possible. I don't know. They had Excite Bike on Nintendo 64. John Overdahl with the big sack. 34 seconds left in the football game. Can the Oilers get a touchdown to at least get some of their pride back? To Haywood Jeffries. Big catch from Haywood. They're moving. The Oilers can move. I never said they were bad at what they do. But 35-3 is going to beat the final score there. Miami only 76 yards passing. 100% completion rate, though, from Mitchell. Pretty good. Warren Moon, 53% completion rate. 112 yards with the pick. Oh, is there? There's a road rash on 64? Cool. We got 143 yards on the ground. That was pretty good, considering the Dolphins do not have the strongest run game. But Tony Page was a pretty big beast. We got a lot of runs from Sammy Smith. 14 carries, 72 yards. So, there we go. Let's check our players. I mostly want to do one more game because now that we're inside the 15 minutes, at 10 minutes, a sound cue is going to go off. So when you hear a sound cue, don't panic. You won't hear it in the recording whenever I do the my editing, but you guys will hear it, or you should. And I'll hear it too. And it'll scare the crap out of me. I'll be like, what was that? Ooh, is that, do we have a bye week? All right. Yeah, we must have had a bye week. So I have a version of Road Rash on PC as well, which I didn't really play it very much because I think it was kind of hard to get working from what I remember, but maybe I'll try. I've never actually tried it in my adult life. I know my dad tried it, and I think he got it working, and I remember not really being too impressed with it, but it could have been that, I don't know. I'm just kind of too set with having a controller. I don't know. I'm not sure. I didn't really play it much. So we got Scott Mitchell in good condition. We got Sammy Smith in average, and Tony Page is in good shape. Mark Clayton is bad, and Mark Duper is average. Are they both named Mark? They are both named Mark. That's kind of fun. Farrell Edmonds is average. I don't know why that's fun, but it is. Tony Page, yeah. I already went over Tony Page. We already did that. Overdahl, still excellent. That's fantastic. That's why he's flying all over the place. We got Oliver still in good shape. And we got Williams in good shape. Wonderful. Both of those are very viable. Oliver I like because I only have to push the B button once to get to him. Whereas Williams, I got to push it a whole extra time. And I'm lazy. And they're identical. So let's go ahead and head on in. Whoops. One more game for this session, and then I'm going to switch games to something else. So, week 10 playing the Colts. What scares me about this is the fact we haven't played the Bills a second time yet, and I don't know what week we play them the second time, and that's going to be scary. Al Bundy? I don't think so, Crimes. Maybe you should get Peg on the horn. Like, add in Fox's, woo! I'm gonna read a copy of Biggins. Jeff George is looking for Bill Brooks. And he caught it midfield. Huge catch for Bill Brooks. Wow, that was a good throw and catch. Uh-oh. Hester, Jesse Hester gets the ball. Jesse Hester, thank God that dolphin flew out of nowhere. Thank you, Echo. Feel much better about that. Man, they are moving and they're throwing and catching. This is a new Colts. Oh, I tried to dive and I dove into a man's butt and flew off of it. Wasn't Al Bundy he was a running back, wasn't he? And now he's a shoe salesman. That show was weird. I always kind of liked that show. It seemed kind of corny and weird, and I liked it. Ooh, a bad kick. All that good work the Colts did just to throw that away. How you doing, Jeffrey Anthony? Scott Mitchell's back to pass. Oh, the Colts are covering up those Dolphins. He's gonna scramble. All right, he's gonna get 5 yards. We'll take it. Incoming soundbite.
I'm gonna drink a lot of beer and stay out all night.
Cool, it worked. At least I think it worked. I'm assuming you guys heard that. Farrell Edmonds. Up to the 26. Sammy Smith. He really wants that ball. He's been wanting it. So I'm like, all right, Sammy, you go get him. Big first down for Sammy Smith. It was a pretty good show, and you're right, it was definitely, I guess edgy is the right word for it, because it kind of was like it. You like that, Jeffrey? Yeah, I'm a big Simpsons fan. I never try to hide the fact. Well, I'm an old school Simpsons fan. There is a point where I'm willing to say the Simpsons are no longer funny. I'm willing to say that. I'm not that guy that thinks the Simpsons are still hilarious. I think they have moments where they can be funny in their newer stuff, but I do not watch many of the newer episodes. Occasionally, if it's on and I'm bored, maybe. But I definitely love the old school stuff, so. That was Homer's plans for after high school. He was going to drink a lot of beer and stay out all night. And I respect it. And that's my life now. Not really. I stay in all night, but I still drink a lot of beer. Judge me. I got 8 minutes and I can crack another beer. That is the rule. Every hour and a half. All right, Jeff George got stuffed by John Offerdahl. 3rd down and 14. Jeff George decided he's going to run it. He's going to try to run it for 14 yards. And he didn't make it anywhere close. He got 2. Remember when on Married with Children they had the I think they called it Bundy tea, where it was just like dirty tap water and it was like crunchy. I don't know. It was gross and kind of funny. I'm just gonna scramble for this 1st down. Hope you don't mind, don't judge. Friends and I would spend the night and stay up playing Tecmo Ball all night. Yes, this game is definitely worth doing that. I wish I would have had that experience as a kid. It was always just me playing against the AI. But I loved it, regardless. I didn't have friends. I did have friends. It's just very rarely did they get to come over. Yeah, exactly, Grimes. That was a great line. Remember when Homer had to wait 3 days to get his gun? He goes, 3 days, but I'm angry now. Like, that's not good, Homer. Like, you should never have a gun and like when you're angry. Like, that's not a good idea. We all had our teams. Yeah, man. Mine would have been Houston. Oh, Ivy Joe Hunter with the catch. Oh, and an immediate tackle. He lost a lot on that one. Ooh, Bentley is gonna eat it in their own end zone. Loss of whatever, who cares? Safety. I don't know why I said loss. That's why I was like, oh, wait a minute. We do have another sound bite whenever our clock hits 0, and that tells me that I am allowed to grab another beer when that hits 0. Nice, Tony Page. Huge catch, takes it all the way for a touchdown. Love his popcorn ability. You've won the Super Bowl with every single team. That's good, Jeffrey. I've never done it. I'm on the road to doing that. And that's kind of what not what my entire channel is, but a lot of what I upload is that journey. It's gonna take forever, and I'm okay with that because it's gonna be a fun journey. Stupid, sexy Flanders. Of course, Grimes. I've watched so many of those episodes so many times. We have halftime now. 23-0. All right, so we're doing good against the Colts. So, I mean, we should be. Although the Patriots managed to get a couple touchdowns on us, which kind of scared me a little bit. There we go. Tony Page, he's up to midfield and still going. Oh, they caught him, though. Okay. Man, the Colts sealed that edge. Alrighty. Got the first down. Tony Page is going to take it through the middle. And by the middle, I mean, you decided against that and took the edge instead. And it failed horribly and gained 1 yard. Okay, we need some blocks, guys. Come on, let's get some blocks. That's all right. So we got Scott Mitchell in. Playing as Dan Marino, that'd be too easy. Oh, man, 4th down, 6. Oh, I guess we got to throw it. Tony Page. Big catch. Up to the 4. Let's see where they spot us. 4.5. Looks like I got some blocks I needed. Nice. We were able to juke our way in. Sammy Smith with a touchdown. Oh. Minute 50 left in the third quarter and 2 minutes and 16 seconds before beer number 2. Huge catch from Bill Brooks. Oh, the auto dive got me. No. Luckily, we got Bill Brooks at the 30. Oh, Tecmo made a lot of great stuff, Grimes. Ninja Gaiden. Another one of my favorite games on the NES. They did Rygar, which I've never actually played, but I've seen it, and it looks great. And the Colts are in for a touchdown. It wouldn't let me dive at him in the end zone. I wanted to crush his skull. Hey man, it's a video game. I just want to tackle the guy is all. Point and click games? Would you happen to know any of the names of those crimes? I'd be interested to find out. I like point and click games from time to time. They are fun. Usually they're pretty interesting. We actually got more out of that return than I thought we would. 30-7, that sucks. That sucks. Man, Colts were flying at me. I managed to get 2. Better than losing some yards. Gonna keep smashing this ball. Just mush him. Shadowgate, Deja Vu, and the Uninvited. Oh, I'll have to look into those crimes. Were they pretty good? Oh, overthrown. Scott Mitchell, come on, man. We need 1 yard.
Beer! Beer is the cheese!
Uh-oh. Kind of scared me at first, like... Kimco? Oh, okay. I'm gonna finish this game and then I'll grab the next one. Oh no! Oh, the Colts could make a huge comeback and win it. They won't, but it would actually be almost impossible. Let me reset the timer, which I think was this one. There we go. Reset the timer, and now I just grab the beer whenever I want it. All right. See, now I'm nice. I've got a beer in my pocket, and it's making my side very wet. No, not really. But now that I feel a little better knowing I can pour my beer whenever I'm ready. And now we're chipping away at the next timer. Oh no, Bentley! Bentley's got some legs. Oh, he might just take it. Wow, Bentley, where'd his speed come from? Dude, okay, well, he got us, he burned us like, what's his face on the Patriots burned us. See, you underestimate your opponents and they burn you. This is me playing bad defense. I took this game and put it in the bag, and now they're trying to make a comeback. If the Colts came back and win this, I would be very upset. I'd be so mad. Oh man, so yeah, whenever I switch streams and stuff, I've got it where this timer will still persist. So even while we're going through intros and stuff, that timer should still keep going. And it's still something I'm gonna have to tweak. I may reduce it to 1 hour in the future, possibly. It's just I was trying to stay to 4 beers, and I was thinking about the best way to space those out. So 1.5 hours means I'll be able to go all night, have my beer, not get too messed up. Huge jumping catch. So yeah. Farrell Edmonds with the big catch. I was trying to think about what I'm gonna play next. I'm thinking I could probably do some Doom 2016. I might do that. But I don't know. To Bill Brooks. Knocked it away. So 37-14 is going to be the final. Wow, the Colts. I thought I could hold them to 0. Should have been able to hold them to 0, but they managed to start making a bit of a comeback. Got a couple of quick touchdowns. Oh, I let Bentley go the distance. That's sad, man. He's not even one of those premier running backs, and I let him go. Oh well, it is what it is. 103 total running yards for Miami. 189 total pass yards. So pretty good day. Not too bad. Scott Mitchell had a pretty good day, all things considered. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this stream here, and I'm going to start a new stream. Maybe we'll do Doom 2016. I need to continue that game. And this will probably be one of the last chances. Well, actually, it will be the last chance to play that this week. So I don't know what the next day I'll be streaming will be. So stay tuned for Doom 2016 if you're up for that. And if not, then take care of yourself. Take care of others. And, yeah, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, and I've got to pour my drink in between streams. Let me make sure I save state. But thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. I had a lot of fun. I've always had fun playing Tecmo Super Bowl. There's nothing wrong with this. What week are we on? We are on, well, now we just finished week 10, so we'll be into week 11. Our next, okay, we're playing the Patriots again next time. So now we've made a decent amount of progress through the season. So anyways, guys, see you guys. Hopefully some of y'all see you in a minute. And for the rest of y'all, have a good night. Bye-bye, guys.